Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for mastering software and tech tools that make life easier. In today's video, we are diving into cloudHQ, one of the most powerful Gmail productivity tools out there. Whether you want to track emails, save conversations to PDF, or even sync your emails to cloud storage, cloudHQ has got you covered. So we will walk you through how to install it, highlight some of its best features, and of course, show you how it can seriously boost your email workflow, whether you're working solo or part of a busy team. So if you are ready to turn your Gmail into a productivity powerhouse, let's begin. First thing you need to do, visit the official website, which is going to be cloudhq.net/G Suite. You would notice that there's going to be two options on the top right corner. You have the sign in, where you can log in using your credentials, and the sign up now. The thing is, if we look particularly closer to the pricing, you would notice that it offers a free trial. Absolutely for free users, you can save emails to cloud, unlimited backup and sync of free cloud accounts, but you're kind of limited because it's free, all right? But it's a good place for us to start before we can consider scaling up to premium, which comes at $149, business is at $399, and the enterprise is a big commitment. So I highly suggest you click the red button on the top right corner and click the sign up now. And of course, from here, you can simply enter your email address. For example, in my case, I'm going to be using this Gmail. And from here, just have to follow the on-screen instructions, all right? And as you can see, you have the ability to control what you want to use cloudHQ for your email. It's gonna be a bit productive if you are using Gmail, all right? So because they work both hand in hand. But don't worry if you're not using Gmail, if you're using other email server or email platform, it's okay. Still, from here, you'll be forwarded to these sections on the top. We're in now. Essentially, we have like 5 tabs. We are on the dashboard. So the dashboard tabs gives you an overview of all the active syncs, shared folders, integrations. Think of it as your control center because it lets you monitor current sync, backup status, recent activity logs, of course, connected services at a glance, and quick access to the managed sync pairs. It's very useful for tracking everything happening in your cloudHQ account in one place. All right, so you have all these. Now we're going to the next tab, which is going to be sync and backup. Now, obviously, this will allow you to set up or manage synchronization and backup operations between your cloud services. With it, you can sync 2 cloud accounts. For example, if you're using Dropbox to Google Drive, Gmail to Google Drive, Salesforce to Evernote, you'll have all of these. Now, for IT admins, you can set up multiple users at one time. All right. So we're going to create one sync pair. If you do click this button, you will be forwarded here. Now you have two-way sync wizard, switch to backup, migration, one-way sync. All right. For example, I'm going to be choosing a storage for this Google Drive. I'm gonna click on it. All right, so I want to select this, and I'm going to switch to one-way sync, which is gonna be, I'd like to sync the entire Google Drive account, or if you'd like to sync a new folder, you can do that, or you'd like to sync an existing folder, depending on your preferences. But for now, I'm gonna stick to the first one. I'm gonna click on select. What will happen is you need to select that, and of course, you need to select the email. For the email, we're going to be using this Gmail right here. And then just follow the on-screen instruction. It's very easy because it's one of the core features that enables real-time file replication across cloud platforms. All right. So if you have an account on Dropbox, Microsoft 365, OneDrive, SharePoint, and of course, all of these email platforms, you can do that. Fastmail, Yahoo, Cloud Email, or even applications such as Salesforce, Evernote, Basecamp, Sandbox, Asana, Podio, and Slack. You have all of these. We're going to the share tab because it lets you share folders or emails directly via cloudHQ. So one of the key features is sharing entire folders from your cloud accounts with others. So you have a single user, which in you can share a Gmail label. So for example, if you're working in a collaborative environment, working with your client, with other freelancers, or with your team members, if they do not use the same email platform as you, you can share label for single users. Again, for Gmail label sharing for workplace or admin, you want to make sure you have an access to this. You have permissions. Otherwise, if you're not an administrator, you might want to request an access for this. I'm going to click with your first option, which share label for single user. Of course, from here, you can add Gmail account, create a label, for example, invite users right here. And then all I have to do right now, you see that? Create a label if you want. Say, for example, this is going to be the label, all right? Let me try. And click on the create button. Now, since we have already created the folder right here, you see this folder, you can now invite users from here, all right? And then click the save button as you go along, because this is where you can manage which services are available for syncing, backup, or sharing. Now, for the cloud accounts, it will give you all the cloud services you've connected to cloudHQ. Of course, you can add your organization's cloud platform for admins. All right. Again, if you don't have any admin privileges, you might want to request for that. And you can add your organization's cloud platform like Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Dropbox for business, Box for business. And of course, you have all of these. Ignite, SharePoint, Personal OneDrive, WebDAV, SugarSync, and applications. Again, we're going to go to the users, because it's part of your team organization that can help you manage users. You can here add users via invite. If you do, you'll be forwarded to a new tab. Message. Enter the email address, say for example, and then click the invite. You can also check the option to require the invitee to grant you full access to their cloud accounts. If you don't want that, uncheck that so you can set organizational policies or rules so you can monitor user activity in no time. I highly suggest you do this because it's ideal for businesses that need centralized users and permission management. All right. Click the send invite and they should be able to receive that email without any problem. As you can see, the invitation email successfully sent to the following users. Click on OK. Now, again, there's going to be a get free option on top. You can write a blog post about cloudHQ if you want. Post a link in and get 10% discount. Post on Slack and get a 10% discount if you wanted. All right? Absolutely for you. If you decide to essentially upgrade or scale up, again, these are going to be your options. Yeah, we're currently on the free ones. The premium comes at $149, business comes at $399, and of course the enterprise is a big commitment, so I highly suggest you go here and try the platform for a few days, get immersed, and then enjoy using it. With that being said, that's essentially a wrap on how to use cloudHQ, the powerful productivity tool for Gmail. From email tracking and templates to seamless syncing and productivity boosts, cloudHQ offers a solid suite of tools to make your inbox work for you. So if you're someone who spends a lot of time in Gmail and wants to automate, organize, and supercharge your workflow, cloudHQ is absolutely worth trying out. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.